the Death card, which symbolizes Scorpio energy. And the Death card has everything to do, yes, with loss, but it has everything to do with transformation. And so it comes out in reverse. So I feel like there are so many transitions happening right now, especially because we're stepping into Libra season really soon. In like what, the next few days or the next week. And so Libra energy gives a lot of clues. You know, there's clues to be made. There's clues to find out, you know, what lies within these clues, right? It's all about judgment. It's all about justice. It's all about balancing the scales. But there's a lot of chaos that happens within this transition. I get like the Riddler energy when I think of Libra. So being in Libra season, I feel like things are really going to get moved around. It's like and Libra also has me think about wizard's chess from Harry Potter. It's like, yeah, a lot is going to be moved around. A lot of things are meant or called to be reorganized. It calls for relocation. And that even just may be within self. It may also just be in the mind. You start to pick up on new ideas, and it's almost like you're slowly shedding your old skin. It's almost like Libra, it's like Libra forces you to change. And it might feel like slow change, but you feel yourself changing. You just feel yourself being reinvented in some way. Aspects of yourself and even things around you are somehow being reinvented. And it's to, in a sense, keep up with the order of the planet. Keeping up with the order around humanity in some aspects. So when I look at the Death card in reverse, it's not blatantly clear. It's not what you expect. It being in reverse tells me whatever spell work was done on someone, if someone was really being malicious, or someone had it out for you and they had bad intentions, they didn't have pure intentions, their intentions were ingenuine, it's going to bounce back off on them now. It's going to return to sender. Whatever outcome someone was trying to get, or whatever reaction that they were trying to get out of someone, it's going to come back to them 10 times harder. Okay? That's how I view this death in reverse. Because when you think about it, the new moon, what happened was, I feel like the collective, you already experienced your loss. Things were already taken away from you. And it was necessary. It was things that you had to experience, that you had to see through and all that shit, right? You didn't have any control over what was going to be taken away from you, but it was for you. It was divinely for you, and that is the point. This here, now, I feel like it's someone else's turn to get burned, but in a way that is more like, well, you played with fire. So not only are things being done for you, it's also happening to you at this point because you started the shit. In a sense, you asked for it. And now you're getting more than what you asked for. And it's going to show up in an unfortunate way for someone else. There's a lot of change that's coming in, and the collective doesn't see it. And you may feel like, whoa, 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 I thought I was in the clear. And it's not that you're not. You're good, collective. You have to continue to see it through. I remember in the last reading, I did mention seeing it through, but keeping your head up and looking straight ahead and seeing what happens. This means look all around you and see what is happening to everyone else, especially those who fucked with you. That is what I'm saying. That everyone is, in a sense, getting their karma. But there is dharma that's being played out as well in this situation. And it's going to be like a fucking game. It feels like such a game. It feels like, what the fuck is the universe like playing at right now? It's going to feel very like mischievous. It's mischievous energy, but it's like, well, let's just loosen up a bit. Maybe spirit wants to unlock their inner child as well. For the first time in quite some time, there's a shift in the energy around you, and you can even feel it off of the divine. It's like, is this real? It may feel like a dream. And it's like just so much chaos. There's so much getting thrown around. You're in a room and there's so many things happening. There's people fighting. There's people crying. There's people making love. There's romance happening. There's silence happening. There's tension happening while nothing is being said. There's people dancing in one corner. It's something like that. That's what I'm feeling off of this energy, and I'm picturing that. And you're just standing there like, what the fuck? Why am I even here? Why am I even a part of this? How am I here right now? And then all of a sudden, it's like a snap of a finger. Everything gets placed in order. Everything is back to, I don't even want to say everything is back to normal, because nothing ever really goes back to normal. Once a change happens, it's like that's that. There is no going back. Things may settle down and calm down and quiet down, but there's something within that energy that is always going to be different. So it's never the same as it once was before. So therefore, normal doesn't exist. So this is what we come to find for this post-new moon. The aftermath of this new moon. I hear you get your way. Those who are deserving of it, those who stuck around and really fucking tried. Even the ones who tried to work with their enemies. They tried and they stuck through it. Because some of you didn't have a choice. Maybe you felt like you didn't even have a choice. But it's okay. It's all balancing out. And then by the time you know it, we're going to be in Libra season. So this new perception that you gain, now you get to exercise that. You get to play with that energy and incorporate it from how you move on throughout this whole journey. You get to use that. You get to incorporate that now. And so it's exciting. It's almost like you're not who you once were. This is literally like, this is you evolving in a way that was very uncomfortable, but it starts to make sense. So let's see how it all unfolds. But I'm telling you now, all you can do is just breathe from this point on. Just breathe. Because in a sense, everything is an illusion. Life does not have to be taken this seriously. Not in the way that it's been told to you or in the way that you really feel like you need to show up. It's like the more you do, haven't you noticed by now, you don't receive more. You don't necessarily get less, but you don't receive more. So now it's really about truly accepting who you are becoming, and embracing that to your fullest potential. Let that energy play out wherever it is that you're stepping into next, whatever new environment, whatever new uncharted territory that we talked about, right? This is the grounds for you to play on. This is the grounds now for you to really test out your inner truth. And you gotta stand by that shit 10 toes fucking deep. And you can do it.